Hey, what's up guys? This is Johan, and on this video we're just going to do a quick update of the 108 gallon reef tank. It's the first of the year, so I want to at least get into the trend of making videos weekly if possible with my crazy busy schedule. But before that, I want to wish you guys a happy new year, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays. So as far as the fish is concerned, I'll start there. Still the same amount of fish. I just have my 4 clowns right here, up there, and right there, and then my silicone tang that's right there. And for now they've been doing really good, and these are, as far for now, going to be the only fish I'm going to have for a little bit until I could get like a regal angel. And that is because of, like, as far as like the regal angel being a very shy fish, I don't want any other fish that's going to be in here that's going to torment it once I put it in. I did have one that came in the same time as the sailfin tank, but it didn't make it through quarantine. Oh, it made it through quarantine, and like the last week of me gonna put it in to the tank, it passed. Like literally I was getting ready to send it up to put in the tank, and I was like, yeah, let me wait one more week, and then it died in quarantine after it finished its quarantine process. And it wasn't anything, no medication was needed, just hyposaline like I usually do. And I did have medication lined up just in case, some outbreak started. So fish was doing well up until the last little bit, eating and everything. So not sure what that was caused by, but better outside of the tank than inside the tank. So that's as far as the fish, and that's why I mainly have just 5 fish going on. I do have another fish in my office space in another tank, but that is a lunaras, and that's like my pet fish, so it won't be coming in here anytime soon. Probably like the last fish I'll add, because lunaras are very they can be very aggressive, so I want it to be the last fish I put in the tank so it doesn't kill off everything. We're going to talk about some new additions to the reef tank. If you start over here, I have some I have 2 Dorasa clams, just some cheap Petco Dorasa clams, and they've been doing really well. I've had them for about 2.5 weeks now. They move around a lot. Oh, there we go. Bam. Caught that one. So they move around a lot, especially with the flow that they're in there. Right here is a very high flow area with my gyro pump that's right back there. My gyro pump that's right back there, and then have this other pump I put in that is like a cheap pump I had for years and years, and that just circulates flow. I would like to have another gyro pump right here, but I'm trying to save some money right now, so just using a cheap old Amazon pump I got. Like, this is like one of the first pumps I probably bought, and it's been working amazing. I usually use it to mix up water, but I have it in here right now. It's just, it's a bit of an eyesore, but whatever, it gets the job done. Anyways, back to the Dorasa clams. So they've been doing really well. I've had them for 3 weeks, and they enjoy this area. I used to have them back there, wouldn't open up as much, and then there was always bristle worms collecting underneath them. I don't mind the bristle worms, but it seems like they were irritating the clams, and so I moved them here to a more higher flow area where the bristle worms do not go. Mainly because this area, because of the high flow that's right here, the sand is being turned over so much that the bristle worms, that's not some place they like to stay. So put them there, and the clams are doing amazing. So like I say, we were saying earlier, they move around a lot. So I caught that. Luckily I caught that in camera. It got caught in the flow, moved there. Sometimes this one will dance around this entire area on its own, and then gets knocked in by the flow as well. So they enjoy this heavy flow. You'd think they would prefer to turn the other way, but this is the way they prefer. And for me, that's good as well, because it's a nice little view. I could see the corals as well. The clams. I could see the mantles and all that stuff. So that's a clam. The next addition I have is this guy right here, and you probably can't see it, but if you ever had one of these, you know exactly what it is. You can see all the stuff that's on it. You can see snail shells. You can see like a cap of some sort. I think that's from a pump. That is an urchin, And I love having urchins, but there is a problem with urchins. They do an amazing job as far as like cleaning up the rock. You can see here versus there, as far as how almost bone wide, like brand new rock. They're amazing cleanup crew. But the problem with urchin is this right there. That right there, they knock off corals even if they're glued on, or if they're not glued on properly. And they knock them down, and if they're not secure and they don't knock them over, the next thing they do is they do exactly what the first thing I showed you here, where they just grab stuff and put them all over. So there's like snail shells, there's cap of some sort, there's something 3D printed, and they just grab it and put it on top of the head. And sometimes they'll do it with coral too. So a couple corals that it has done it with, this green multiple right here, and you can see only the edge is kind of alive. You can see what's glowing, and then the backside is kind of dead because it got stung so much. And then also it took this Gonyapore on a wild ride. I just glued it to this rock. I totally forgot that I put it on that rock back there, and it was doing so well, so I didn't want to touch it. And then I totally forgot that, hey, I need to glue it down. And then next thing you know, the urchin comes and it takes it, and it just goes everywhere with it. So it got stung a little bit. So hopefully this coral pulls through and doesn't die because of the sting it gets. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and feed the tank in a little while. And what I feed is just like particular food. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But as far as that, those are new additions to the tank upstairs. I want to show you guys one more thing in the sump, and then I'll show you how I feed the corals and stuff. Another addition that I have in my reef aquarium is my Halloween crab right here. It's not a new addition, but I've never shown it on camera before, and that is because it's been in my sump, or my refugium, and it's just been enjoying life. Because at first I didn't want to put it up on the main area where I could see it a lot, but it started to get in fights with all the hermit crabs right now. I was like, this guy's a lot more expensive, so I'm gonna put him in his own area, let him graze and get bigger. So he's been doing good down here, eating and whatnot. What I wish I had, what I could find at least, is the shells that these guys use, because I can't find those anywhere. Only shells I could find is like the other ones. So if anybody knows where I could find Halloween hermit crab shells, so this guy could change, because you could see the white part of him right there. That's because he's getting humongous and he's getting too big for his shell. So I've been looking online and I read a place where I could find some shells. So if you guys know, comment down below. I could find some Halloween hermit crab shells. As we're down here, let's just look at the refugium. I originally started with Cheeto, but the lights I had wasn't strong enough, and then it kind of died off. So I went ahead and got some Dragon's Breath, and then upgraded my light as well, or found my light. I had the light in there in my storage unit, but I wasn't sure where I put it, so went ahead and finally got it, and it just took off. So I had a little branch of Dragon's Breath like right there. Next thing you know, I got this big old tree right now, so I could actually sell it if I wanted to. But just have it in here right now. I also have some mangroves that's back there. I had 5, one died. I have 2 down here right now. Right there. So 2 are in there right now, and also up top I have 2 of the mangroves. That's up here, and you can see them doing fine. I just have them up here. I wanted to see how long the roots could grow, if they could grow like all the way down, and that would be another little aesthetic in the reef. Just have some roots coming down, an actual tree up top, but I'll see how far that goes. Who knows? But yeah, guys, as for the most part, reef been doing really well, or slowly going. It's just the start of the reef. I think this is like 3, 4, 5 months. 4 or 5 months. I'll put the words how old the reef is right now. But it's been doing really well. Slow, steady as she goes. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.